it's Melanie, and you're going to be seeing this particular outfit slash makeup in the next couple of videos, just because I'm doing a little bit of a recording spree today. But the first thing that I wanted to address, because I know I'll get questions about it, is what's on my lips. I don't normally do bright lips like this, but I wanted to be able to show you guys the lipstick that I got in my Mimi box. I uploaded this video yesterday for you guys, and this is the blue lipstick that came, and I kept a little card here so I could remind you guys. This is the Ruahin Magic Lipstick in blue, and it was this guy here, and yes, in fact, this is this. So this is what it looks like on my lips. It's freaking gorgeous. Like I said, I don't normally wear colors like this. I feel like a little bit of a clown today, but I've decided to start stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit because why not, right? You only live once. So, these next couple of videos that you guys are going to see from me are skincare related. So these are things that I have been incorporating into my skincare regimen over the last month, and I've just been in love with all of these things. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys about today is the Studio 35 Beauty Alpha-Hydroxy Face Cream. Now this is 4 ounces worth of product, and this is an 8% AHA of 70% solution. You can purchase this at Walgreens, and it is sort of hidden in the so you've got like that entire skincare section there, right? You have to look on like the bottom shelf. Like this isn't front and center by any stretch of the imagination. It took me a while to actually find it, but it is so worth seeking out, you guys. So I have been reading about this particular Alpha-Hydroxy cream for probably the last year on Makeup Alley. I've seen a couple of people talk about it on YouTube, and everybody that has used it has just basically raved about it. And I was like, there's no way that a product that costs $8.99 at Walgreens is really that fabulous. So I've just always kind of put it off and thought, like, you know, if I happen to try it someday, great. If not, then no big loss. There's lots of other really great skincare products out there. However, after having now used this for the last like 2.5, 3 weeks, I gotta tell you guys, this stuff is magic. Like, I won't be without it now. And it's funny because everybody that I've sort of heard talking about it, or, you know, read on like blogs and Makeup Alley talk about it, like they have just said that this is like a game changer, and they are absolutely 100% correct. So let me just kind of first talk about a little bit about the consistency of the product, and then I'll share with you what it's done for me. So it's just a really thick white cream. And, you know, it's not runny. I've heard some people say that theirs is runny, but maybe that's because it's gone bad. I don't know. You do get a ton of product in here. I imagine that I will probably not even be able to use all of this before it kind of expires. And I don't see an expiration date on here, but I'm going to call it like a year. If I haven't used this up within a year, I'm just going to go get another one. For $8.99, I'm okay with that. So this is what... You know, it's just a thick kind of white pasty cream, and a little bit goes a long way, so I will say that. I mean, that little tiny bit more than like covered my hand. It smells like Elmer's glue. That's sort of the only, I guess, downside of this product. It doesn't bother me. I don't smell it after the first couple of minutes of applying it. But really, truly, when you smell it, it's going to take you back to elementary school. It smells exactly like Elmer's glue. When you first put this on, some people may experience a little bit of like tingling, and that is because this is an AHA product. So what it is meant to do, it's meant to sort of help, for lack of a better term, slough off your dead skin cells in a little bit of a faster pace. And it's supposed to help reveal new, fresh-looking skin underneath. I noticed a difference within the first week of using this, you guys. It absolutely speeds up your cell turnover. In fact, right now I'm dealing with a little bit of like flaking on this side of my face and a little bit on my forehead and around my nose because the skin is just coming right off. So it's a good thing. It's a little bit annoying because I'm definitely having to like take care every day to make sure to get as much of that off as possible so that my makeup doesn't look like a complete nightmare when I apply it. But, you know, I really think that this is probably just kind of that initial peeling phase. I thought that I was doing a really good job of exfoliating my skin, but there's definitely this increased my cell turnover to the point where like my skin is just kind of coming off in like small little, like, I don't want to say sheets, but like chunks of skin. It doesn't hurt. It's not uncomfortable. My skin isn't like dry, and that's because of some other stuff that I'm gonna share with you guys in another video. But my skin feels really comfortable and really good. It doesn't hurt. You know, it's not tight, or the stinging is very mild, and there are some days where I don't feel that mild kind of stinging at all. So it just kind of depends on the day, it seems like. You have to be really careful to wear sunscreen when you're using this. Because your skin is so much fresher and newer because you're getting rid of it so much quicker, you become really susceptible to burns. So I use my Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer every single day. I am not out in the sun very much at all, with the exception of the weekends. And even on those days, like, I sometimes will wear like a large brimmed hat to keep the sun off of my face while I'm outside setting up for weddings. And then usually by the time that the weddings start, I can put the hat away because it's 5 or 6 in the evening and the sun has kind of gone behind the trees and stuff. So, but I am very, very careful to not expose my skin excessively to the sun right now. That's one of the main warnings on the back of this. So make sure that you adhere to that. You really only need a small amount of this. You really massage it into your face. Since it is such an inexpensive product, I think it's totally worth also bringing down onto your neck and to your décolleté, because that's another area where you often start to see like the signs of aging. And this can definitely help with that. Also, like any like hyperpigmentation from like sun damage, because of the way that this sort of increases your cell turnover, like it just is like a great way to exfoliate those areas and help to get rid of a little bit of that pigmentation in those areas as well. And again, like I said, for the price, like you could probably actually slather your entire body in this, and I've seriously considered it. Those of you with oily skin, you probably don't need another moisturizer on top of this. However, if you are anything but crazy oily, I would probably recommend using an additional moisturizer or a facial oil on top of it. Now, I have been incorporating both another serum and another facial oil on top of using this, and I think that that's really what has kept my skin so comfortable despite the peeling that's going on. To deal with the peeling, I use that little silicone thing from my L'Oreal Go 360 cleanser. I've done a review on this. If you've been with me for a while, you know what I'm referring to. I'll try to remember to link that video down below for you. So you can see it, but it's just a little silicone scrublet, and I just use that with my cleanser in the shower in the morning, and that helps to sort of get that dead skin away. And you know, there's still a little bit that again starts to peel like throughout the day, but it's not unmanageable. I don't think it looks crazy, you know, and the fact that it's like sloughing off of that, all of that dead skin off, like I'm fine with it. Like I'll deal with it until I get to the point where it's not doing that anymore. Now, the biggest change that I've noticed in my skin is clarity, just overall like a more even tone, no breakouts, like none. I had a little bump here, but that's because I picked at something. I need to talk about like a different issue that I'm having in another video, but it's not related to this at all. My pores have absolutely diminished in size, and I don't know if it's just from this or the combination of things that I'm using, but whatever I have been doing in the last few weeks has like absolutely decreased the appearance of my pores. Like I just feel like I'm not collecting as much stuff in there because I am my skin is just, I hate saying that word sloughing, but I don't have like a better term for it. But I just feel like because my cell turnover is so rapid that it is keeping my pores much cleaner, and they almost, like for the most part, this is the best that my pores have ever looked since I was like probably 5. I was just naturally blessed with enormous pores. It's kind of a genetic thing in my family. There's no way for me to escape it. But the best thing for me to do is to keep my face very well cleansed. So every night I use my Clarisonic. You know, and using products like this AHA, I've noticed just huge difference in helping to keep my pores clean and thus making them look a lot smaller. So my nose, I can barely tell that I really have any like large pores on there anymore. Same with the rest of my face. I just have never been happier with my skin than I am right now, with the exception of these little things that, again, I'll talk about in another video. But amazing stuff, you guys. You have got to go pick this up. If you have a Walgreens near you, go get it. I noticed that on drugstore.com they sell Walgreens stuff, so like the Walgreens skincare. I bet you can also get this on Amazon. Wherever you need to find it, you need to find it, even if you have to pay more than $8.99 for it. If this was double, triple in price, I would still purchase it, because it's just amazing, you guys. And the amount that you get, you would never actually run out of it. It's good. It's going to last you at least a year, and that is using it on your face, your neck, and your décolleté. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I've been sort of trying it out on my face, but I'm going to be moving it down my neck as well, because your neck definitely shows signs of aging, and that's something that I'm becoming a lot more conscious about because I'm 35 now. I'll be 36 in a couple months. So I'm just a lot more conscious about that kind of stuff right now. But this, 2 thumbs up, you guys. Really go try it if you've been thinking about it, but you're not sure. It's like holy grail status for me. I am absolutely in love with this stuff, and it's totally worth finding. So this is the label that you're looking for. And Walgreens does have a 100% satisfaction guarantee on this product. So if it doesn't work for you, just take it back. Totally take it back. There's no reason to keep it if you can return it. But I guarantee you, the vast majority of you are probably absolutely going to love this. So this is a great way for me to start out. I may move up to a higher concentration of the AHAs once my skin gets used to this. But I think this is an excellent sort of like nice way into the world of AHAs, which I really haven't delved into much. So let me know if you guys have questions down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.